Hi, thanks for coming to Vibe with me. I'm here to do a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio, I've pulled together a collection of oracle cards here. I'll be pulling one oracle card from each of these decks to pull a combination of energies together for you to get a message from Spirit for you, Scorpio. The first three decks, the energy and the messages are supposed to combined as one message, and it's my intention that the final deck here gives a separate message in addition to this first message. So it has actually been tying right into the first three cards, energy and message from Spirit, but it is intended to be a separate message in addition to. So Scorpio, let's see what we have for you today. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Scorpio. Oh, that was quick. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service, Selflessness, Humility, Conscious Action. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Scorpio. Oh, your messages are... Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Scorpio. Details, details. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Scorpio. Tender embrace. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to read these. Well, first, Scorpio, just intuitively between the first three card messages here, I feel like you're doing a lot. I feel like you're handling a lot. You have a lot on your plate. You're dealing with a lot of tasks, responsibilities. I don't feel like a huge amount of overwhelm, but with the High Lord, gratitude and service, the selflessness, humility, conscious action, squirrel spirit, believe in yourself, and details, details, details. I feel like you're just paying attention to all these details of all these different things that you have to do, all these tasks and responsibilities that you are handling right now. I feel like you're kind of like this little squirrel. You're gathering your nuts. You're paying attention to the details. You're preparing like the squirrel does for winter, but you're rather than preparing for winter, you, in the sense, you're just doing a lot, whether it's for your kids, around your home, at work, for your family, getting ready for the holidays. I mean, I just feel like there's a ton of stuff on your plate, but I feel like everything that you're doing right now is possibly for other people, like I said, for your family, your loved one, your partner, your kids. You got selflessness and humility, conscious action. So I think with all these responsibilities and tasks that you're doing, you're doing a great job handling everything. You're being extremely selfless right now, in doing all this stuff for other people, and just you need to, well, right now you're staying strong and believing in yourself that you can handle all this, right? I kind of want thinking that this last message is gonna, for you, Scorpio, be an addition to message. I feel like that tender embrace is possibly something that you either one need right now because you're so busy and handling so much. Maybe you just need a hug. Maybe you need a tender embrace right now, just to remember about your a little bit of self-love, and or you're going to be getting a lot of tender embraces because of all this selflessness and humility and stuff that you're doing for others. So Scorpio, I'm going to read these messages from the books for you. And all of these messages have two messages for them, so I'll read both to see which fits your energy. No two energies are the same, Scorpio. To the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, Selflessness, Humility, Conscious Action. So the ally message for this is, the High Lord of Gratitude and Service has arrived to help you find your true purpose today. Feeling gratitude for each moment you experience and loving what is and what has been will remind you that every breath you take holds a deep and profound awareness. Through small actions and selfless service to another, you're automatically placed upon your highest path, whether you're immediately aware of it or not. The presence of this ally gets you to know that you're on the correct path to fulfilling your desires. You're also notified that your actions of service and attitude of gratitude will yield riches beyond your wildest dreams, as long as those riches aren't the goal you have in mind. Giving service with no thought of return is what's required of you today. This would also be a good time to write a list reminding yourself of all the things in your life and the world around you that you have to be grateful for. If your question refers to a relationship, let gratitude be your guide. Be thankful for all you learn from this person. Truly, there are no friends and no enemies, just teachers along life's journey. Be grateful for the laughter and even for the tears. The attitude of gratitude is a magnet for true love in all forms. And Scorpio, the challenger message for this card is, when the High Lord of Gratitude and Service comes to challenge you, he signals a time for deep self-inventory. Ask yourself if your desires are driving you to become more self-serving. Have you forgotten to help others? Are you so focused on arriving at your goal or destination you've become isolated from the ones who care for you? Do your ambitions relate to making yourself special apart from others or better than they are? Have you become competitive, envious, or driven? The High Lord of Gratitude and Service challenges you to accept a gentle gift in the form of a new perception of wealth and ambition. There is an ancient saying scrawled on an old stone wall. True ambition is not what you believe it to be. No focus on winning a jeweled prize, no amount of pomp and circumstance will achieve true prosperity. True ambition is the deep desire to live usefully and walk humbly under the grace of the divine in service to all. You can also apply this to relationships. The impulse to have your own way or control how things will be serves only to push away the one you love. It creates an energy that blocks and repels your desired outcome so that it's far out of reach. Let go and let the divine lead you to the highest outcome. In a tiny and still moment of surrender, miracles are born. When you shift your perception in alignment with this High Lord, success will indeed be yours. Okay, Scorpio, let's read 57. Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. So this has two messages. The first is the oracle message. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. An abundance of resources is available to you, though the generosity of spirit and all your hard work. squirrel spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you have gathered and stowed away have enormous potential to grow. So relax into knowing there is always enough and you have what it takes to co-create the reality you want to experience. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. Believe in yourself, for Spirit believes in you and wants you to know you have enough and are enough. Doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? It should, for you have everything you need right now. And the protection message, Scorpio, is the unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. Does the thought of having enough or being enough make you squirrely? Have you forgotten all your strength, the wisdom, and resources? Have you come so far in your wits and creativity, making use of all your potential and all that Spirit presents you to help you through life's trying times? It's time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest good, even in the most challenging time. Life loves you, and so many treasures are hidden in the plain sight, ready to be revealed when you most need them. So relax. Squirrel Spirit wants you to know you are poised and ready for whatever is coming next. So trust in yourself and trust that Spirit has your back. "43 Details. The most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention." So you have two messages here. The first is, this is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and lead the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project, make small but meaningful gestures, or add personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. And Scorpio, the other message for this card is, heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can even measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You are perfect already, just as you are. Reversed, the details card challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections. Step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. So yeah, Scorpio, I feel like you're either one of two things. Either Spirit's telling you you need to be selfless and believe in yourself, be selfless, and have conscious actions, paying attention to the details, making sure that you're giving and receiving to others that possibly you haven't been giving to. I had the strong sense that this was you over-giving and overdoing, which is still one possibility, but I do have a sense that Spirit's saying here there's a small group that is the exact opposite, who's holding back and maybe not giving enough. Probably, I don't think it's to family members or children. I think it's to, in this sense, specifically to your partner, your love partner. For that other second group. So the first group, I think you're overgiving, you're believing in yourself so much, and you're handling all the details, small details, big details, and you're being so selfless right now with your conscious actions of service and gratitude in everyone else. And then there's a small group of you that I think need to pay close attention to the details of your relationship and who's giving and receiving equally in balance and in harmony with one another, and maybe believe in yourself that you can give a little more selflessness, conscious action to your partner, and maybe open up to them a little bit more. So we're going to read this final message for you, Scorpio. And the key concepts to this card, tender embrace, are compassion, warm-hearted care for self and others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence and kindness. So I think that's perfect for both of these situations that I just described. So I do think this is a perfect wrap-up to this first energy and first message that you received. And I think it also beautifully fits both situations. So I'm going to read this for you. Put your hand on your heart and breathe deeply, inhaling a sense of gratitude. Now, how do you feel? Keep doing this, tuning into the world around you, others you know and even those you don't know. Can you feel compassion for them? Compassion is an emotion of tenderness and sensitivity. It's a feeling of benevolence and reverence as you stand witness to the suffering of the world. Now is the time to reduce that pain and focus on compassion in all areas of your life. Today, do something deliberately kind for another. Even looking a stranger in the eye and smiling can make a world of difference. The question to ask now are, where do I need to be kinder and gentler? How can I serve, and in what capacity can I be in alignment with the solution to the suffering of the world? Could it be that you need to be more compassionate towards yourself? If you spend all your time in service to others, it's easy to forget about your own needs. I wish that would be in alignment to the first group, Scorpio. When you accept yourself, you can bring more loving energy to others. Today, make a commitment to practice self-compassion. Release yourself from the burdens of perfectionism. Allow yourself the grace to be human, and then do the same for others. It's not your job to tell others how to express themselves, even if you don't like the way the world behaves. Today, be kind for no reason at all, and watch miracles arise. So Scorpio, be kind to yourself. If you're in the second group and you haven't been opening up to your loved one, maybe have a little bit of humility, have a conscious action, believe in yourself, and go give them a tender embrace to get you two back on track and back in harmony and balance with one another. And if you're with the first group, just know that you've been extremely selfless with all the conscious action and all the details that you've been paying attention to and believing in yourself and giving so much to others. And maybe you need a tender embrace, a little bit of self-love for all that you've been giving, right? And or you're getting a lot of tender embraces because you've been so selfless, Scorpio. So whichever group you fall into, I hope that you liked this message. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, please hit the thumbs up on the video so that I know that the videos are resonating and that you're liking them. Even further, Scorpio, please subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow. It helps me know you're liking my videos. Hit the bell notification, Scorpio, if you want to know when I put out my next videos. And Scorpio, this is beautiful, really, either way. Either you're going to have this conscious awakening and awareness to have this reconnection. You're going to be believing in yourself and paying attention to the details, and you're going to be, probably having this tender embrace with your partner to, like I said, get you two back on track and reconnecting and balanced together. It's like you're having this enlightening spirits enlightening you, and you're believing in yourself. You're definitely paying attention to the details, and or get a little bit of love and embrace and just enjoy knowing that you're being so great, having so much gratitude and service towards others right now. But don't forget to take a little bit of time out for yourself and give yourself a little bit of self-love, and remember to slow down. So either situation, Scorpio, thanks for coming today. I hope these resonated with you. Put in the comments if you would like which situation was yours. I'd love to know. Remember to please give my video a thumbs up, Scorpio. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.